Hello again everyone, welcome to another episode of Outside the Box with me, Nando Boy. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is where we look at some of the latest action figures and collectibles in the market. So please always check out my channel because from time to time, I also teach tutorials and tips to help you with your art or toy photography. So for today, we will be unboxing and reviewing a very exciting collaboration between Disney and Miniso. This is the complete set of the Disney Villains Collection figure blind box. Okay, I'm super glad that this is finally here in my country. I first saw this on international online shops and it's crazy how it's priced. It's really expensive if you buy it abroad. So luckily, Miniso just released this here and I don't have to shell out a lot of cash just to get a hold of these figures. This retails at about 299 pesos for each individual blind box, and if you're lucky, you can get all 6 as a set. Let's start off with the box design. It comes with this deep purple box with the Evil Queen as the hero product showcase on the top part of the box. It has these eerie trees in different shades of purple as graphic element. Now, this is a blind box and what I'm showing you right now is the set packaging. Later, I'll show you the individual boxes. So on the side of the box, you will see the logos, reminders that these figures are for ages 15 and up. On the other side, you will find some specifications and the barcode. The top part of the set box shows a big image of the Evil Queen alongside a preview of the other 5 figures you can get from these blind boxes. Okay, let's start bringing the villains outside the box. As soon as you open the set box, you will see the 6 individual boxes with the Miniso logo on top. Now the set box top cover can be folded into the box header. This is usually for shops because remember, this is a blind box and you're supposed to buy individual boxes. But luckily with my help, you will see all 6 of the villains included in this collection. The individual boxes has one design for all 6. For the main cover, we have the Evil Queen, Disney Villains logo, and a label that says this has 6 types of figures you can collect. Now on the side of the box, you will see a preview of all the 6 Disney villains you will need to collect. We have Ursula, the Evil Witch, Evil Queen, Queen of Hearts. The back part has all the specifications and the other side of the box has the warning or reminders that this can be a choking hazard which contains small parts and that they are not intended for children to play with. So here they are, all 6 identical individual boxes. They're all identical because again, these are blind boxes and obviously part of the thrill is not finding out exactly what type of figure is inside or you will get. So let's find out how the figures will turn out and who will we get first by opening our first individual box. Here we go. Okay, make a guess. So our first Disney villain is... If you guessed Queen of Hearts, you're correct. So every box has these mini cards inside and it has the Disney Villains logo on the other side with the cool design of the Disney villain on the other side. Now look at this queen. She has a little heart staff which you can make her hold. The figure is looking cute. The design is very much inspired by the likeness of the Queen of Hearts from the Alice in Wonderland animated film, only smaller of course. And she's wearing her card-inspired red, white, and black gown. She has this crazy, whimsical smile and her little crown on. You know, she is one of the villains that I was scared of when I was a kid because her temper is so unpredictable and she just orders to cut off people's head as soon as they disobey her or do something wrong. So yeah, for me, she is quirky and terrifying at the same time. So I think this is a good figure, looks just like her, good sculpt, but I think the paint could have been better. I see a little messy paint job underneath her collar, but overall it's a good figure. Okay, let's open the second box. And next, we have Ursula. Oh, the sea witch from Disney's The Little Mermaid. So as you can see, she has her own villain's card. Now let's open her foil pack and see what the figure looks like. Ooh, and here she is, the plump sea witch who will do everything to rule the oceans. So Ursula is one of my favorite villains. I think she is my favorite of all time because The Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney animated film. And I think this is a nice looking figure, great sculpt. You can clearly see the details, her signature smile, her hairstyle, black gown with tentacles. You can see the details on her tentacles as well, and you also see a cute sculpt of Flotsam and Jetsam. The coloring is also good. Her makeup is nicely done, not too messy of coloring when it comes to her body, hair, and even Flotsam and Jetsam. If you look closely, you can even see the signature yellow eyes of Flotsam and Jetsam, and having that in a tiny figure is great. I even love how the eels are sort of floating around her shoulders like feather boas. So overall, really great figure for me. Now let's open our third box and see who will we get this time. And it's none other than the OG villain, the Evil Queen, from Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Let's get her out of her foil pack and see if she is good. Ooh, and she did not disappoint. Look at that Evil Queen. Now this is the OG villain in animated films. She literally had the honor of saying the first line in the Snow White movie. Go check it out, I'm not kidding. You know, when I first saw her, I wasn't really scared of her until she transformed into that hideous, terrifying witch. But if you look at the Evil Queen's design, she is actually quite glamorous and not bad looking at all. I guess it was how she was animated, her voice, her eyebrows, and action that made her a little bit scary and evil. After all, she wanted to be the fairest in the kingdom. Now the sculpt and coloring of this figure is really well done. It looks exactly like in the preview images. I love her fierce facial expression, but still she looks so cute to me. I love how she is holding the poison apple as if she dipped it in her poison concoction. Her coloring is also well done, from her face down to her costume, cape, and even her crown. She really does say, "I am the queen." Really nice figure so far. Okay, on to our fourth blind box, and let's see who will we get this time. Make a guess, everyone. And we got the Mistress of Evil, Maleficent, from Disney's Sleeping Beauty. Now let's get her out of her foil pack before she turns into a huge dragon and spit green flame all over the place. And here she is, the Mistress of Evil. Just look at her. I mean, they definitely nailed her likeness and all, but all these mini villains are turning out somehow cute. She got her signature evil laugh expression, and she is holding her staff. Now the sculpt is super spot on, from her face, green skin, her horns, and her super iconic "I am the baddest of them all" robe. Now I'm also super excited to get this one as well because Maleficent is super iconic. I think she is one of the most popular Disney villains out there, if not the most popular, to the point that she has 2 spin-off live-action movies under her belt. She is well known by all ages, so it's only logical that Maleficent is always a hot ticket. As a villain, I loved how she was animated in the film, her voice acting and all. I mean, she was elegant yet really terrifying. And this figure doesn't fall short on that Maleficent reputation. This figure, although a mini version, still captures the same wickedness through the sculpt and coloring. See any messy paint, so that's really a plus for me too. I must say, a great figure from the collection. And moving to our fifth villain, we have Cruella De Vil, the ruthless villain from Disney's 101 Dalmatian. Let's get her out of the foil pack. And as you can see, when you open her, her little legs are attached to a clear stand. So you need to attach this part to her body to make her stand. Okay, Cruella is not really my favorite villain. I mean, she is bad and all. So bad that she has a thirst for animal skins, which is terrible. But when I saw 101 Dalmatians, I wasn't really too keen on her character, so much so her design. Hey, maybe it's just me, and I'm sure there are a lot out there who adores Cruella, especially after the success of her spin-off live-action movie. But yeah, for me, I would have preferred that they have included the evil stepmother Lady Tremaine in the mix because she's super iconic for me too. Anyway, let's look at the figure. Her sculpt is okay. Here's the thing, maybe because she isn't my favorite, that's why I also think that so far, out of all the figures in this collection, she is my least favorite as well in terms of design. I mean, I'm not sure the hair is correct, her fur is too small, and that posing is really not doing anything for me. They could have at least made her hold her signature long cigar. But I think the face is okay, nailed the animation look, so overall, it's an okay figure. I'm still glad we have variation in the mix. And now we are on our last box. And obviously, we are getting the Evil Witch still from Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, let's take her out of the foil pack so we can see the actual figure. Ooh, nice! That is a terrifying looking witch. Not as terrifying as her animated version. I mean, that version was really scary. You saw how ugly she was, right? And for us to see how she translates into this cute PVC figure is interesting. I mean, I will be honest, I'm not complaining that we got both the Evil Queen's version in the collection. We got the Queen and the Witch. This is one of the standout figures for me. I mean, you don't see that much figure of the Evil Witch, and I'm glad that she is part of this collection. The sculpt is good. I like the posing, how she is holding a basket of apples and offering the poisoned one. I like her face sculpt too. Coloring is okay with her black robe and scary face. Overall, I think this is a good representation of the Evil Witch. We all saw poisoned Snow White, leaving her to collapse on the floor. That was really an intense scene for me. The verdict. All in all, I am happy with how the figures turned out. We have a couple of standout figures here like the Evil Queen, the Evil Witch, Maleficent, and Ursula. And there are some characters that I think should have been added to this set, but so far all the characters are iconic and well known. The figure sculpt and coloring are okay for a mini PVC. And for the price of 299 pesos per individual box, you get an accurate mini representation of the Disney villains we have grown to love or be scared of. The blind box experience is exciting. Not knowing who you'll get first or if you will finally complete the set is something collectors will definitely enjoy. What a way to celebrate the Disney villains than a collection of cute and affordable, well-executed figures. If you're a huge Disney fan, this is a must-have in your Disney collection, so make sure you collect all 6 of them. These figures are now available in Miniso branches here in the Philippines. That's it for now, and I hope this video was able to help you learn a lot about these figures and if you're deciding to get one. Also, I would love to hear from you, so do let me know in the comment section what you think of these figures and this review. Now, what is your favorite Disney film, or who is your favorite Disney villain? If you have any requests and suggestions on which figure or collectible I should review next, or tutorials I should do, feel free to let me know. Again, Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to stay safe, be kind, and be awesome. Jamata. Bye-bye.